from this incredibly sunny patch, which I am just slightly avoiding. It's January, guys, it's January. It's the 6th of January? I'm gonna say that with some confidence because I can't check because I'm filming on my phone. So it's Thursday. It's Thursday because I am driving home today. I've had a very, very long stay with my parents, which has been really nice, and I am also ready to go home. So I can get back in my rhythm and be in my house, see my cat, all of these things. And I've really missed vlogging. So I thought it would be nice to do my trip back because I feel like it would be a nice kind of closure to, try and change the light. There we go. I feel like it would be a nice kind of closure to this trip and to Vlogmas, even though obviously I finished Vlogmas, it feels like I can't finish it properly until I'm back home. There's a big truck going past. So I thought I would vlog with you today. It's 9:30 and my aim was to leave at 10. I've booked to stay in the same hotel that I stayed in on the way down, which means that I have my longer day of driving today and then a shorter day tomorrow. So I probably got about 6 hours of driving today, depending on the traffic. So if I leave at 10, my aim is to kind of get there around dinner time. So if I'm aiming to leave at 10, I'll probably leave more like 10:30 or 11, we don't know. And then I'll get there around dinner time with 1 or 2 breaks. So yes, might not be the most thrilling vlog, but I thought it would be nice just to cap off this time. And yeah, I've missed you. I missed you all. I've missed doing this. So I'm currently eating my breakfast on the go. I've got a bit of Weetabix in a Winnie the Pooh bowl from my childhood and a chai latte with some decaf instant coffee in it in my new Christmas mug. It's the cityscape of Edinburgh, my mug for Christmas. So I'm gonna eat these things. I'm finished packing. I'm at the stage of packing where there's just lots of tiny things. I'm like, how did I get this all here? But the great thing is that I've come in my car, so if I can't fit it all, I just add another bag. So, and obviously I thought I'd be coming back with less stuff because I was giving gifts, but obviously I've also received gifts, which I'm very grateful for, but it means that I have about the same amount of stuff. And a lot of them are books, and books are heavy and, hard to pack. So that's what I'm doing. Breakfast on the go and sorting out all my stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna finish doing that and I'll probably see you in the car later on. So hello, welcome to 2022. Important for a trip. Waving goodbye. It's incredibly warm in this car. And I'm ready to go. Off we go. Bye. 1. I'm in, I think, the Cherwell Valley. Cheers. And I have a tea that is potentially too hot to drink. And I'm wearing my little hat. I just feel like a little elf today. I've got some like really wide trousers on and a little turtleneck and my little hat, and I'm just a happy little traveling elf, really. And I have this tea, it's decaf, because caffeine affects me quite strongly, even in tea. For a while I thought that it wasn't in tea, but then I switched to decaf tea and I stopped having little crashes, so I'm drinking decaf tea, especially when driving. I think maintaining consistent energy is important. So yes, it's about 1:45. I was gonna stop a little later than this, but then I just thought, why not stop now when you don't really need to, you know, when it's like, oh, I'm not like desperate for it, so that's good. I've been listening to my audiobook, which is called Truly Devious by Maureen Johnson, and it's a like detective YA boarding school story, which is fun, and it's like part of a 3-book series, so I've got like more ahead of me, which I like. I'm enjoying that at the moment, having like, I'm reading a really long book with my eyes. my text book at the moment is very long. My audiobook also has the potential to be quite long, so I'm enjoying that. Someone's just died, so that's very intense. I have water, that's important too. And yes, I just thought I'd check in because I didn't say hello before I set off. Yeah. This is my trip. This is where I am. I probably have about 4 hours left. In fact, I have a little under 4 hours left. But I'm probably going to take at least another 20 minutes here because I'm going to actually like, eat my lunch and drink my tea and all of that stuff. I could have stayed in the service station to do that, but it was quite busy, and I thought, traveling, COVID, I'm just gonna eat in my car, and if I eat in my car, I can listen to my audiobooks. So that is what I'm gonna do, and I will catch you later. It's stop number 2, and my car is filthy. You cannot see there. That back window is like, you cannot see through. It might just be rain. The weather is terrible. It's a very poor weather situation. Stop number 2. Got a tea, same tea as before, very exciting. Got snacks from last time that I stopped. I have Yum Yums. I know I have a lot of people who watch who are from Canada or the US. Do you have these in your country? They're like a donut, but it's like a stick, and it's very flaky and covered in kind of like a glaze. It's like a glazed, flaky donut stick thing, and they're so good. That's it. That's all I have to say about this spot. I can now see out this window, which is great, and out my side windows. They're cleaner than they were before, but they're still pretty dirty. There's a big section of like roadworks that you have to go through when you're going up north. It's just been there for years, honestly, like 4 or 5 years. I think they're like upgrading the motorway. So at the moment it sucks, but now I'm very bright. But in the future, in theory, it'll be better. But anyway, I hate that bit. It's like 16 miles and really narrow and dirty and gross. But now I'm past it, and I have stopped, and I have a tea, Christmas tea. It's quite cute, actually.
and a yum yum. And yeah, I'm gonna take a little pause and then get on the road. I'm set to get there around 5 o'clock at the moment, which is perfect. That's when I wanted to get there, roughly. So that should be good. And it's like just starting to get dark. So my hope is that if I leave, if I only take like a 5 or 10 minute break, I'll be getting there like just as the last of the light is happening, and I won't be driving in the dark too much. So that's the plan. Yeah, I will see you. It's still too hot to drink. I'll see you later. In the hotel room, it is very similar to the one that I was in before, except I've had a little free upgrade to a little fancier room. Just heard some strange noises there. Hotel tour, hotel tour. There's a toilet behind the door, but I won't show it to you. I will be getting in that bath very soon. And yeah, that's the room and every single one of the mirrors in the room. What I would love to be able to show you is the view out of this window, which is, you can kind of see a little birdhouse and hear the crazy wind. I can feel a breeze here. You can just see the reflection, but trust me, there's a lot of nature out there. A lot of nature. Also, the last portion of the drive was so crazy. The weather was, I don't even know how to describe it. It was like torrential rain for many, well, it felt like many hours. It was about an hour and a half. It was so rainy and so dark, and because it's a portion of the motorway where there's no like lights, there were just a lot of big trucks, and I went very slowly, as is my way, but I got here. So I am booked in. That's my ears sticking out. I'm booked in to have dinner in about an hour and a half, but I think I might have like a bath before then, and then maybe watch some Mayor of Easttown, which I've been watching, and I don't actually know how many episodes there are in it, so I don't know how many episodes I have to go, but I am enjoying it and I want to watch it, so that's what I'm going to do. Happy to be out of the car. Really, really happy. I'm washed, I'm clean, I'm sitting on the bed, I'm having a million different computer update things trying to happen before I can go on my computer and watch a show. I am making my half and half wrap because the only other project that I brought with me, or that I like have with me, that I'm either haven't finished already or have run out of yarn for, as I was making, I want to say the Moreland mittens is what they're called, which is funny because the place that I'm staying at is called Westmoreland. Interesting. Anyway, the Moreland mittens, I have them with me. I'm almost finished. I made two right hand mittens. I made 2 mittens for the right hand, and I'm just like, I can't. I did it really fast. Like I made like a mitten a day. So it was like the last day of my holidays, and I was just knitting away. But this is one of the errors that happens when you make it quickly, is that I just made the second one again, exactly the same as the first one. And so now I have 2 right hand mittens. And I can't quite bring myself this evening to, after a whole day of driving, rip out my mitten and start again. So I'm doing mindless garter stitch, the healer of all wounds, and now I'm gonna try and wrestle my computer into letting me watch Mayor of Easttown, because I need to know what's gonna happen.
lighting. This is my outfit today. It's my toilet. It's the same as what I wore yesterday because I'm traveling. That's the whole deal. It's 8:10. My breakfast booking is at 8:30, so I'm just kicking it until then. In the jungle. I'm trying to get comfy because we're just gonna hang out, right? So, yeah, back to the podcast. The background. About all this snow on the roof, etc., is that it's wiped away all the dirt from yesterday. So that's a plus. I'm just trying to find my phone that I can put my music on for the last bit of the journey. I'm in like the North Lakes, if you're familiar with that was the bottle. If you're familiar with the geography of the UK at all. So to get to Edinburgh, it's about 3 hours from here. On a good run, it could be like 2.5, but I think today's not going to be a good run because it's been snowing and it's end of the holidays and yada yada yada. So yes, that's the goings on, that's the scenario. The lighting is just crazy because it's so bright behind me. I wonder if actually my phone would probably be doing a better job than my camera, but anyway. I had a lovely breakfast. I went for the full English, it was really good. Lovely view, such a nice place. And I watched a bit of a new to me knitting podcast called, I think it's just called Maker Bee. Maker underscore B. I'll like tag in the bottom. But that was something that, who was it that posted about it? I think it was Kate Meeker ? Kate, if you're out there, I'm sorry if I'm butchering your last name. It was you posted about it and I watched it and I'm enjoying the first half, but I decided not to watch the rest because I thought I'd get on the road. So I'm gonna get on the road. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, that's the whole story. I was thinking about going to the little farm shop that they have here, but I think actually I'm just gonna get going. So I just need to map my route, figure out where we're going and set off. So I'll see you later.
been a very snowy drive so far. I'm about half an hour away from Edinburgh maybe, and I've just pulled over into a lay-by to just take a break and take a little bit of footage of the snow because it's so beautiful. I wish there were lay-bys that I could have pulled into earlier because it was just gorgeous, like the mountains and the white snow, and like the trees are just covered, and all of the little trees and the little branches are just completely white, and all the snow's covering even like the trunks of the trees. It's just everywhere, which we don't often get in the UK. Well, we don't often get in Edinburgh. I think I'm in the Borders at the moment. I know I'm in the Borders at the moment, and I think that in the Borders it's more common for it to be like this. But it's not weather that I experience often, so I enjoy it when I do. Although the driving is not necessarily enjoyable because we obviously don't have like snowplows, or we have some snowplows, but we have so few snowplows that they all have names, and I think you can like track where they all are on some sort of website. There's like 12 of them or something in Scotland. And we do have a lot of like gritting. Most of our stuff is like about like ice prevention. But some of the roads have been pretty sketchy on the way up, so I've been going very slowly, which has been fine and good. You know, none of the other drivers on the road are frustrated with people for going slowly. Everyone seems to be taking it very slowly and safely, and no one's in a rush, so that is really good. But yes, I'm glad that the roads here seem to be a little bit more clear, because I think people have been driving on them more. So I'm hoping that the last bit will be relatively smooth. I'm looking forward to being home, seeing my cat. Yeah, and getting back. So I'm gonna hit the road. Oh, I also finished my audiobook. It left on a to be continued. Rude. I know I was saying earlier that I was really excited that it was like a 3-book series, but I thought it would be one of those ones where there's like a mystery per book and they solve each mystery within the book, and then it's just like the same characters. But they didn't. They kind of solved the mystery. I'm a bit... Speaking of mysteries being solved, I also finished Mayor of Easttown, which delivered. It delivered. Maybe not the best choice to watch right before going to bed. I definitely had some weird dreams. But it was very satisfying ending. Yeah. I'm sad almost that it ended so well because I love all the characters and I want to see them again, but I don't think we will be seeing them again. So yeah, if you've not watched that, I would recommend it. And the book, Truly Devious by Maureen Johnson. I really enjoyed it, but I'm a bit mad that it ended on to be continued, so will I start the second one right now? Maybe. Let's see.